Hello, gamers. It's finally time, baby. The return of the game that nobody wants me to play. We're back, baby. At the game streams. Get it twisted. Get it fucking twisted, dude. Oh, my stream is still on. Okay, there we go. Also, the earliest stream known to mankind possibly ever. But that's what why is the music getting all wonky? You hear that shit? Okay, whatever. Actually, hold on, give me 1 second. Where's my dude, my hair is so fucked, dude. I like just woke up. I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking dying. Okay. Right. Why does it tell me this and then show me the ads anyways? Like, come the fuck on, dude. Can we chill? Alright. 13 minutes until my life is permanently changed, dude. If they don't come out with the fucking big guns, dude, okay? They gotta come out swinging, alright? Also, actually, here, you know what? Last time I made the mistake of not doing a bingo card because everything I asked for happened. Although, honestly, like, I don't even know what I'm asking for anymore. You know what I mean? Like last patch, I was like, Santa, can I please get a quant removal? And then can I also please get like, you know, some other like the trading stuff. Like I got everything I wanted for, you know? Santa Claus delivered, and now I'm just looking for something new. I'm just looking for something like the only thing I'm really looking forward to is a meta shakeup. And maybe like some new bosses, but other than that, honestly, I could just take some new video game. You know what I mean? I didn't fucking restream. Fuck my life, dude. Fuck my life, dude. I didn't restream. Oh, I gotta open YouTube chat. A classic real dual streamer. Oh, disgusting. I have to look at my chat? Fuck my life, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Like, could I even make a bingo? Honestly, maybe I should have started my stream earlier so I could have made a bingo card because it's going to take too long. I don't even know what I'm asking for. I can't even think. It's been so long since I've thought about PoE. Like, the only thing I really want nerfed is EE. Maybe Lightning Strike, but... I don't know. I mean, like, I guess I'd be happy if they deleted T17s, but we all know they're not gonna do that. Considering they just upped the regex, like, that's just not happening. You know what I mean? It's just unfortunately not happening. So. Well, actually, Saljin, we're not gaming. I'm actually purely watching something. No input. Absolutely zero input, baby. But I'm so ready, dude. I'm so ready for my dick to explode, okay, into 1 trillion pieces. I'm so ready. Look, I'm just saying they've had a year to cook on some ideas, okay? A year. There's no way they don't come out and say 8 new bosses. Xana gets naked. I don't fucking know.
WTF2 early, that's banned.
Fuck you! TF2? Look, it's PoE, okay? Path of Exile is the only time that I will open this shit, okay? The only time I start my stream this early is for Path of Exile. More fish gear? Nah, that'd be too crazy, dude. That would be too far. Like, yeah, I think honestly, I'm just looking forward to more game. I'm just looking forward to a new league where I can play some new skills, and there's gonna be like 8 new bosses, and they're gonna suck my dick, and they're gonna give me $2 million. Like, you know, they just do all that, and we call it good. I think that would be like that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Yeah, PoE. If you think I care about PoE 2, dude, I knew from day one that PoE 2 was not the game for me. Okay, I knew. Everyone knew. Okay. This is the first PoE 1 update since 2024. I just got Chapter 3A Golden Berry. I'm so cool. You know, I think I should play Celeste. Think about this, chat. I think the real boss fight, the hardest boss fight, is whatever end game Celeste B-side, C-side, E-side shit. I think that's the real hardest one. Not like episode 2 where it's 3D and different. Yeah, that's the problem. It's the same game, and I just... Well, I mean... Here's the thing. PoE 2 is more beginner-friendly, but I think it's so much more dog shit. Okay? Like, PoE 1 is just the game that's made for me, where I can make the number go up, and I can shoot myself. It's just way better, you know? It's just way better. Now, unfortunately, again, for the people like Ender in my chat, maybe not so much better, but you know. I guess I should follow the PoE channel, huh? PoE time! Look, it's gotta be nuts, dude. After today, my life is gonna be permanently changed. Also, I'm gonna go put hairspray in my hair or something. I'm sure I have something. I can't be dealing like this, dude, okay? The e-boy haircut, it's gotta go! I gotta fucking cut my hair, dude. Okay, my hair is slightly fixed. Hey, can you like puff hairspray and get high as fuck? Or would it just kill you? Would I just die? I don't actually know. It'll kill me? Swag. Alright. I know what's going on after stream, baby. OMG, I love PoE. Me too. Me, unless after this, unless this stream is just like them talking about nothing, then I hate PoE again. Okay, but come on, baby. There's no way. Again, there's no way they waited a year to release some normal ass content. Okay, again, 8 bosses, 50 skills, the return of Xena, and she's naked. And she's got 8 titties. All of that. It's coming. It's all coming, baby. Lock in. Trying to think really like again. I'm really trying to think. I think it really is because, at least in part, because I haven't played PoE in so long. But I really can't think of what I want. I just can't. I guess they could add like a new tree, you know? If they made a new tree, that'd be cool. Also, anyone in chat get a Switch too? Anybody do that? I mean, okay, I guess like the classics, you know, like a death recap. That would be fucking awesome. If they had a, if they gave me like a target dummy, so I could test my DPS. That would be crazy, you know. Now, I know they're not doing that though, right? That's just not, that's never happening. They've said this in like 100 interviews. Never happening ever. I guess it'd be cool if they put like the item browser in the game. I guess it'd be cool if like they nerfed the gold cost. I think King's March, okay, King's March is almost surely to stay. I just hope they nerf the gold costs like a lot, so that I don't have to feel like FOMO'd like a mobile game. Now, I will tell you that I kind of like feeling FOMO'd. Why target dummy illegal? I think the real reason why is because it would expose a lot of bugs. Personally speaking, I think that's the real reason why they won't do it. Pip sucks! Got fucking owned, dude. But I think it's mostly just because of the bugs. Like, it's gonna expose a lot of weird stuff. But also maybe just, I don't know. I don't know why they don't do it. Like, I think they should. Again, if they do, fucking Mark Roberts, my life is yours, okay? I need him to cook, okay? He's been cooking in PoE 2 for too long, all right? It's burnt. A year's worth of cooking. I believe in my man. I believe in Mark Roberts, my goat, who added the auction house, okay? Who probably made the thing, the regex 250 characters instead of 50 characters, so now I can T17 regex easily. I believe in my man. I mean, again, so I guess I do hope that they delete T17s, which we know it's not happening. Or at least maybe they make them a little bit less cringe to run so that most of my builds can run them. Like, I would love to not have to play, like, the meta cuck T17 runner. It's so hard to make a build that can do T17s without Headhunter or playing some meta cuck build. It's just very, very hard. So I hope they do that. Also, look, chat, we get drops. You're gonna get this cool hat. Look at this cool hat you're gonna get, dude.
This Skull of Undeath will track and show your total number of kills, deaths, and your KDR. Just because Path of Exile is...
Look at this, it gives you your KD ratio, so you can see how dog shit you are at the game.
First-person shooter doesn't mean this isn't important. Proudly or shamefully, link it to your
So
friends
funny,
or a global
dude.
chat to show it off.
Looking awesome, dude. That's just, I made an image of Market rolled on sale in store and it's being sold for $120 fucking. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, huh? Pretty fucked up, man. Minute 30. Minute 30. Can I say log in? Log in, baby! Log in! Well, an AUD or CAD, it's like even more, you know. PO time, 1 minute! Damn, it's almost peaked at 100,000 viewers. Actually, what's the category at? Category is at 225K viewers. And PoE they're saying is dead? What the fuck is wrong with them, dude? What the fuck is wrong? Why are they not? Okay, alright. 8 bosses. Target dummy. Damage recap. They give us all $1 million for watching the stream. New class. Actually, you know what? They made a new class. Actually, okay, I guess I'm hoping for a shadow rework. I think I actually want, rather more than anything, I don't want Trickster to be nerfed. I want Saboteur and Assassin to be buffed. That's like actually one change I really do want. But that's from the balance end. Balancing end, there's a lot, but I don't care, honestly. Again, as long as they just give me some new cool shit, I'm in. I'm so in, baby. I'm full screening, no chat.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers from Grinding Gear
Hello,
Games.
Jonathan.
And today
Keep a
we're here to
wave.
showcase a new expansion for PoE 1. It's certainly been too long since we had one of these. Now, we had some struggles as a studio for a little while there, but we've got our shit together and we're back in action now. Path of Exile Secrets of the Atlas is coming out 1 week from now on the 13th of June.
1 week?
We're committing right now to a 4-month cycle for both PoE 1 and 2.
Okay, so they say this?
That means the next PoE 2 League will be in August.
We'll see, though.
And the next PoE 1 League after that will be in October.
We will see if they keep it up.
Drops are enabled on today's live stream, so you'll be able to claim your Skull of Undeath helmet skin by following the instructions below.
So it drops it on
This
chat.
Skull of Undeath will track and show your total number of kills,
KD.
deaths, and your KDR.
So funny, dude.
Just because Path of Exile isn't a first-person
Look
shooter
at that.
doesn't mean this
Look
is
at that 220 KD.
Proudly or
I'm gonna have a 1 KD,
Give it to
bro.
your friends.
1,000 deaths, 1,000 kills.
And with that, let's get to why you're here. Secrets of the Atlas.
You can search 1,000 worlds
Yeah, this
and
is a
still
trailer.
never truly
Please do this
discover
trailer.
who you are.
Oh, it's
Trust
Craig.
me. I should know.
And then it's mysterious gray guy. Whoa!
But now, I seek something more
Oh,
tangible.
the bitrate. Too many.
Someone I care for. Trapped within the atlas.
It's Xana!
Reliving memories. Made real.
Dude, it's the Shaper when he was a man! Fuck!
Made foul.
What the fuck is happening?
These manifestations must be destroyed. Their threads must be eradicated.
Oh, the bitrate, dude. It's dying.
We must find the
What do you
originator.
mean I'm logged out?
We must save my sister.
Okay, fucking, apparently I'm logged out even though I'm literally logged in. I don't fucking know, dude. Whatever. New endgame mechanics, new pinnacle bosses, 8 new bosses, new mechanic. Okay, King's March is back and it's completed? Oh shit!
Come, child.
Mass
Drink the
betrayal!
waters of life.
Mercenaries of Tverthis? I get it's Flife! What? There's no way! It's actually Flife? I gotta bring my guys?
Your sanity is not promised to you here.
What the fuck, dude? I can build a second guy? There's no way.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, game director on Path of Exile.
I don't know how I feel about that one yet,
the trailer, there's a lot to show you. Today, we will take you on a deep dive into the
Mercenaries
new
is
Path
the
of
lead.
Exile
Okay.
Secrets of the Atlas in-game update. Then, we'll explore the new challenge league, the Mercenaries of Tverthis. After that, we'll cover the integration of gold into PoE 1.
Yeah, it's fine.
And how we're bringing Settlers of Calgar
Okay, see,
into
look,
the
so there's
core
nothing
game.
like insanely
Finally,
insane.
we have a much awaited
Which is good.
upgrade
I mean,
to
I
the
don't think there's
Trail
that much they
League
could have
and
added.
a set
that
of
would've been,
quality
like,
of life
insane.
improvements.
Unless they just put all of it in this
Then
thing.
we'll
know?
wrap up by discussing
Quality of life
our
improvements
boss
could be
kill
like the
race
most
event,
insane thing ever.
showing you our new supporter packs, and ending with a live Q&A session where Ziggy D will ask Jonathan and I your questions from Twitch chat. In Path of Exile Secrets of the Atlas, strange rifts have begun to appear across the Atlas. Xana has returned and appears to be trapped within.
My queen.
Partway
so
through
bad.
the endgame, you will meet Egan, an intelligent man of mysterious heritage. These tears in reality he has discovered are actually threads of memory, distorted and made real by the Atlas. Egan is able to create a link to these memory threads and open portals to them. Working with Egan, you must step through and find
Look, it's
Xana,
baby Xana.
or whatever remains of her. Okay, so that's the story background. But how does this expansion actually work?
I wonder how
In
much
the
lore there's
Secrets
gonna
of
be.
the Atlas, the pursuit of Xana with Egon is a new storyline that is introduced in high-tier maps. Upon meeting Egan and discovering the tier, he will then transfer it to your map device and reveal this on your Atlas. A thread of
Oh,
memories.
it's literally a memory.
In order to now access each map on the thread,
It's literally
you
like
simply need
it's
to
like a
talk to
memory
Egan when
already
you're
in the
ready,
game. Okay,
and he'll
sure.
open the areas in sequence. These areas can be fully influenced by your Atlas tree, scarabs, fragments, and everything of the sort.
Okay.
As you work your way along the thread, you will discover that these maps have manifested dangerous threats, influenced by the memories of Xana herself. Monsters here are imbued with memory petals. Defeat them to absorb this
petals.
power, which can be unleashed as a special ability during combat. Different maps on the thread have different abilities, and
Affect
these
nearby enemies
abilities
to not
appear
able to
on an
drop
additional
items.
mini skill bar
Revive on
next to your
death?
regular
What the
skills.
fuck is this shit?
For example, Memory of Disbelief will cause all affected monsters to stop dropping equipment items, meaning they can now only drop more valuable items. like
Money
currency and
orb!
maps. Memory of Panic will make all affected monsters revive immediately after death, which means you can get twice as much experience and drops from them.
Oh, good. Okay, so
And
this is like
Memory of
Sentinel.
Impatience will cause all surrounding enemies to give you their souls, temporarily increasing your power. As you progress further into the thread of memories, the maps can have more than one memory, and thus you can have more than one powerful ability.
Holy shit. Okay, it's like
As
like
you gather
super
memory
Sentinel.
petals, you can use these powers together. Each skill costs its own amount of memory petals. So using the examples
So he's
above,
playing Bleed SST.
you can
Look at that.
first use Memory of Impatience to become way more powerful, then use Memory of Panic to prepare them to revive when
And then
they
you
are
can
slain,
use Memory of Money?
then use Memory of Disbelief to cause them to drop better, more valuable items.
90 to 100 subs!
Finally, obliterate them all. The
Oh
Memory
my
of Panic
God.
will kick in, causing them to revive, and then wipe them out again, allowing you to get all the experience.
No
and
div
it
drop
can't
in the
drop
trailer?
twice.
Come on, dude.
There are many combinations of these powers, so you'll have to carefully consider how they best work together.
Okay, I mean...
That's not the only extra layer of content juicing these maps offer. As you defeat the boss of each map along the thread, you are presented with an altar. This altar will apply a modifier to all following maps in the thread.
Oh.
And these will stack as you go. So the
Okay.
deeper you delve into a memory, the more mods you will have.
That's
This,
kind of cool, I guess.
combined with the special abilities, will allow for some of the most juice maps ever run in Path of Exile. Let's take a look at some of the altar mods. You are
Oh
always
my
presented
God!
with two choices and must pick one. This mod, for example, will cause some rare monsters to be possessed by tormented spirits. Where this mod makes Kerak modifiers free to craft. Both of these apply to all subsequent maps in the
This
thread.
is fucking over!
The final map in each thread is a true challenge, with all the altar mods applying to it and guarded by a powerful boss.
Dude, this is fucking over,
Each
dude.
of these bosses are familiar, but dreamlike, drawn from Zana's memories and warped by the Atlas into something very different and terrifying. In this map, you will fight the pinnacle boss, Cirrus. Fueled by Zana's affectionate memories of
Why?
him, his enhanced abilities can prove to be a unique
You
challenge.
just fight Cirrus? Okay.
If you manage to defeat Cirrus, or one of the other warped memory bosses, they will drop a map fragment, which Egan can use to delve deeper into the memory tiers.
Memory tears?
With these, you can access a set of 3 new pinnacle bosses.
3 bosses.
In this arena, the Moment of Reverence, Zana is reliving a memory of her father, Valdo, giving a passionate speech.
Wait, her
in
dad is
honor.
Valdo?
The Atlas distorts
Wait,
this
Valdo's
memory
the
of her
Shaper?
father as a powerful, influential man and manifests those emotions into a twisted nightmare, the incarnation of dread.
Dude, this thing is not... This thing looks terrifying. Like, actually, this thing is horrible.
Another memory created is the incarnation of neglect and the incarnation of fear.
I like how all 3 of
Good
them are
luck,
just
Exiles.
her daddy issues coming together.
Of course, if you are brave and strong enough to defeat them, each of these new pinnacle bosses have new unique items befitting them.
In new...
If you slay the incarnation of
Play
fear,
Starfall?
you might be lucky enough to find the Star Caller unique abyssal axe. We're gonna show this one because it's straight up badass.
Straight up badass?
The Star Caller axe is a weapon that can harness the power of the stars themselves to deal immense damage.
He knows what I
makes
want!
it shine, however, is that on melee crit, it casts Starfall.
Oh my god, this looks swag
new
as
skill.
fuck, dude.
With the right build, you can carpet entire areas and wipe out screens of enemies.
You just
as
airstrike.
rain
This
down
is
the elements
swag.
upon them. Another item you may find, and this one is my favorite, is the Wine of the
Random
Prophet
divination
unique flask. It consumes a lot of charges, but every time you use it, you draw a random divination card. This card appears above you and correlates to a powerful buff. If you draw the Escape card, you'll gain increased movement speed.
What?
Or maybe you'll draw the Doctor, which will cause you to gain the modifiers of slain rares you kill. Effectively, you can think of this unique as being many other uniques all in one.
This is so
There are
stupid.
many cards to draw, each with varying degrees
Imagine you
of
pull the
power to
apothecary in this. That means you lost your apothecary drop.
Okay, but let's get back to the Atlas. After defeating all 3 new pinnacle bosses, you'll be able to find new memory-influenced Tier 16 maps. These maps come with the previously mentioned special abilities and monsters infused with memory petals, but can also roll the same modifiers typically found on Tier 17 maps, making them far more rewarding.
This sucks.
With all these new memory maps comes a new item mechanic. Items in these maps can drop with memory strands.
Okay.
And will have a random amount, up to 100.
98.
This does a few things. When you identify
Oh,
the
no.
item,
Can
it
you
will increase
undo?
the tiers of modifiers your item has. Generally speaking, the more memory strands, the better the item will be.
What?
On top of this, whenever you're crafting that item using currency orbs to replace or add modifiers, such as alterations, chaos, and so forth, it will consume some memory strands to make the crafted mods more powerful.
What?
The new pinnacle bosses also drop new crafting currencies, which can be used to manipulate the amount of memory strands on an item.
Loot V3.
The Orb of Remembrance will let you add memory strands to any normal equipment.
Oh, this is a
So
bad...
if you have your perfect base to craft on, and it doesn't already have memory strands,
Oh, good
you can
lord,
add some
dude.
before crafting it. The Orb of Unraveling will consume all remaining memory strands on an item to randomly upgrade its mod tiers. This orb's effectiveness is based on the number of memory strands it consumes. The Orb of Intention can be used on memory influence maps to reduce item drops, but improve the chance to find items with memory strands.
Okay, so these orbs are going to be like 90 divines each.
In the process
this
of adding these new currency items, we realized something was missing.
It's not even going to be able to get by
Shaper
anyone.
And
Like,
the Elder did not have their own Exalted Orbs.
so I can just hit
has now
T1
been
or
rectified.
T6 mods of
Both
everything I want,
bosses
and then
now
click the
have
orbs until I have
Exalted
T1
Orbs,
everything?
which can add their influence to an item.
I just don't understand, dude.
Zana was
Yeah.
there from the beginning, when the Shaper Pinnacle fight was first added. She helped defeat the Elder, and she was a critical part of the Conqueror's storyline.
I don't understand, dude.
Now, with all 6 influence types having their own
I don't
Exalted
know.
Orbs, the cycle is complete. It's almost as if we could now do some sort of new, epic, unique item to interact with them. In other news,
Oh, come
there
on!
of course has to be Atlas passive tree support for this new in-game content.
Okay.
Let's take a look at a few things we're adding. The Grasp the Past notable passive skill
Lucky
increases
memory
the chance for the
strands?
amount of memory strands on items dropped in
So
your
memory strand items are going to be
influence
like,
maps to be
I don't know,
lucky.
that might be insane.
This means it will roll the number of memory strands twice, keeping the highest value. By allocating traumatic experience, remembered kindness, or educated upbringing, you'll decrease the chance of finding memory threads that lead to specific bosses.
Okay,
Meaning you'll
sure.
have better chances at finding the memory threads you would like to run.
Hey, at least it's a new endgame update. We're
This
not even at
is
the league
especially
yet.
useful if you want to target farm a specific boss because of its unique item drops. In sum, the secrets of the Atlas will have you questioning what is real as you attempt to free Zana from warped
Yeah, I'm questioning
memories
what's real as if they're
scattered
gonna fucking
throughout
keep
the
updating this
Atlas.
fucking game, dude.
You'll fight new Guardian and Pinnacle bosses tormenting her, find crazy new Pinnacle uniques, combine and unleash
If they know what they're
memory
doing with this
puzzle-empowered
fucking
skills,
T1 upgrade
juice
shit,
maps to
I don't
new
know,
heights,
man.
and craft powerful new items.
Like, these are either going to be like the most broken things ever
While we
or
were showing
literally
all the
useless.
juicy rewards
Right?
from the new in-game system, you might have noticed that a lot of gold was dropping. Let's talk about that. Gold was introduced during the Settlers of Kalgur
So is
expansion.
King's March just going to be
It
finished?
funded the development and operations of
Like,
King's March,
rune crafting is here.
along with various new features such as the currency exchange,
Yep.
the black market,
Worthless. Garbage.
and the passive respec system with Faustus.
Also pretty worthless garbage. Okay. Yep.
Those features offered by Faustus will be here to stay,
Okay.
along with some of the other services King's March has to offer.
Like the farming?
We'll get more into that later, but don't worry.
Okay.
King's March has already been completed.
Okay.
There will be no more town building.
Beautiful, dude.
Like before, gold will be used for town services, but we're also adding a new way to use it in the upcoming league.
New way?
It's time
Right,
to
okay,
talk
yeah.
about mercenaries
Our
of
Flife
Trathis.
characters. Whatever the shit
In
this
this
is.
league, you will meet veterans who have traveled all the way from the lawless cities of Trathis. They're ready to offer their sinister services, but not for free. You will encounter these mercenaries as you journey through Rayclast, one in each area. They have their own personalities and come with different builds,
Dude, they're dripping.
skills,
They've
and
got
items
drip.
already
Holy
equipped.
shit.
After meeting them, as per the Trathan code, they will challenge you to a duel, a test of strength and conviction.
It's vegan?
Before beginning the duel, you will be offered an overview of the mercenary you've encountered. Here, you can see the gear they have equipped, the skills they employ, and any support effects augmenting those skills. You must now make a choice. You can hire their services, take one of their items, or exile them. If you choose to hire them, for a gold cost, they will accompany you as a skilled combatant to assist you in fighting monsters throughout Rayclast.
Okay.
Once you've decided, you can begin the duel. This is a great opportunity to test them, as you don't want to be out of pocket with a useless rookie.
So
However,
true.
They're testing you too. They also don't want to be working for an amateur. So, what items might they be using? Generally speaking, mercenary gear is more powerful than you'd normally find from defeating monsters, as they've been crafting their items too.
Average Pee-wee player does not know how to craft. Mr. Mark Roberts.
Those that would make sense for the skills they are using. There are even some new unique items that can only be obtained.
Did they make a fucking AI to figure out?
One such unique is Scorn Flux. These
what
boots
you
combine
use?
agility with the mastery of the arcane.
Oh my god!
Equipped,
cast speed from
increases
Arcane
to cast speed from Arcane Surge also apply to movement speed.
So dog
which is
shit.
worth noting is now 20% inherently from Arcane Surge, up from 10. They also grant Arcane Surge when you use a movement skill. This allows for some speedy spellcasters. Sometimes you may meet particularly infamous Trathan mercenaries, bearing the name of their house. These mercenaries descend from the 4 major death trade families in Trathis. They are less common, but have far better items. And they are also the sole source of items with new, infamous modifiers, unseen before in Rayclast, such as these gloves, which convert all of your minions' fire damage to chaos damage. Or this helmet, which causes nearby enemies to take more physical damage as you gain more fortification. If you're not swayed by any of their equipped gear, however, you can always challenge them for the contents of their pockets. If you lose the duel, don't worry. You don't need to give them an item.
Fucking robber baron league.
You aren't bound to Trathan tradition like they are.
We just walk around and take their shit.
You are bound to Rayclast tradition, so you'll just die.
Almost at me. Well, not really.
While playing in a party, each player can decide whether or not they want to participate in combat against the mercenary.
Oh no.
For each player that opts in, the mercenary gets more difficult. But if they're defeated, each player has a 50% chance to get a random reward.
Oh, okay, I thought it was going to be the PvP.
Usually currency items from the mercenary's pouch.
I thought it was going to be PvP. Alright, that's fine.
Alternatively, party members that opt out of the fight can spectate and cheer you on. Or they might wish for your demise, so they can pick up that allocated divine waiting off screen.
Fucking owned! His name is Yoink.
Let's say you won the duel, like their items, and have decided to hire them. What combat skills do they bring to the table? Each mercenary has an archetype. Here, this mercenary is an Eruptor, which perfectly couples with my slower, more aura-focused Scion. This mercenary is highly aggressive, and will get a lot of benefit from the auras and buffs I provided.
It's Aurabot gamer hours.
When I'm playing a more aggressive character myself though, I'll want a mercenary with a bit more resilience and utility.
Can I get an Aurabot?
I've just run into a striker, who can spawn with Vigilant Strike. And if you're lucky, a very rare golden support that causes the fortify granted by his Vigilant Strike to apply to me as well.
Okay, so it's
he
a
will
fortify
also
bot.
frequently use Enduring Cry, taunting enemies off of me, and operating as a tanky frontline while I blitz off damage from the back. Sometimes when you fight a mercenary, you may notice the skills they're using are different from normal. For example, this sniper is using a Trathan version of Siege Ballista. If you're lucky, you will be able to select it as your reward when challenging them.
Shit!
Then defeat them, and they'll drop the Trathan gem as promised. You can only have one mercenary accompanying you at a time, but up to 3 total in your service. The other 2 will wait patiently in town. Having varied options is useful, as there may be situations where you need specific backup, like a difficult boss fight. Any of your mercenaries you have active, or in your reserves, can have their equipment replaced with items of your choosing. They don't level up, so you will want to be looking out for more skilled and more powerful mercenaries as you advance through the campaign.
This is so stupid, dude.
If your mercenary falls in combat, you will need to return to town and spend some gold on healing supplies to get them back on their feet. Then perhaps consider giving them some upgrades, if you think it's deserved. I just wanted to clarify, mercenaries do not lose their equipment when defeated.
Not Aurabot Gaming. I mean, not Aurabot.
Consistently fails you, you can just dismiss them and find a new, more resilient
Fucking
ally.
get rid of this piece of shit. Fucking useless. Fucking useless rat. Get the fuck out of here. Bang!
You walk your path, I'll walk mine.
MTX.
Earlier, I mentioned you could exile mercenaries. If you keep running into a mercenary archetype and you think, man, this guy stinks, their gear is trash and they have no auras, you can then choose to exile them. If you win the duel, they'll be forced to leave with their tail between their legs.
I can't believe I'm the Path of Exile
again for a while.
Can you believe it?
Now, alongside these new Trathan arrivals, we shouldn't forget about the recent Kalguran ones too.
Recent?
As we mentioned earlier, the Settlers update introduced gold-based respecking of passive points. You can now do so by talking to a number of NPCs throughout Rayclast, starting with Bestil and Lionized Watch.
Cool, I guess.
Black market item gambling, previously just available in Kingsmarch, is now available in each town at the same NPC.
I mean, sure, I guess, but who cares?
This lets you buy randomly generated item bases for gold. Very useful if you're stuck for upgrades or searching for a specific unique. The currency exchange will be returning too. Starting from Lionized Watch in Act 6, you'll be able to find Faustus, who can help facilitate these trades. Now, after almost a year of building, Johan is finally satisfied with the upgrades made to the town, and now its services can be used to their full effect. Kingsmarch is going core, but there will be no more town building. As you start running maps in the endgame, you'll start to find different ore veins, which Kalguran workers can mine for you. The shipping mechanic invites you to send these ores and crops to Karui and Kalguran ports, and they'll return rewards in kind.
Okay, so you still have to hire people.
By sending shipments, you'll receive different items. But by sending to Karui ports, you will also receive tattoos, which can be used on your passive tree to change what stats they grant.
Are we going over this? Okay, I mean,
the Kalguran ports will be sending back rune grafts, which is a new passive tree mechanic that replaces the runesmithing service previously offered by the town.
Oh.
These are similar to tattoos, but instead of replacing stat nodes, they replace a passive tree mastery node. For example, Runegraft of the Bound reduces bonuses gained from boots, but increases bonuses gained from gloves. Runegraft of the River has a chance to recover your life to full if you reach low life.
Okay, that's pretty shit.
And the Runegraft of Time, which has a chance for your cooldown skills to instantly recover from their cooldown.
You can only get one? Come on, man.
Includes cooldowns on your triggers, just in case you wanted to trigger even more spells. There are many other Runegrafts, which cover a wide range of different builds and stats.
Unlinked socket and each two-handed weapon.
Rarer. You can only use one of a given type at a time, but you can use them on any mastery on your passive tree, which can be particularly useful for off-class investment. Isla has continued to make modifications to the Recombinator.
Okay.
She has developed a new method of recombination that you may recognize from Path of Exile 2. For those unfamiliar, this method allows you to decide which modifiers on the two input items you want to try merge together, and it has a success chance you can see. This method can result in the items being destroyed. However, it is a good option to use when trying to create items with fewer mods to use as crafting projects.
Interesting.
Given the existing recombinating mechanic was very powerful for top-end crafting, we didn't want to remove it.
Oh.
We have kept it, and you can now choose to use it the old way or the new way.
Oh!
By letting fate decide, it will combine the two items randomly. There is no risk of destroying either item, but it will be less predictable.
That's crazy. Okay.
As Settlers is now a core mechanic, we've also added Atlas passive tree support. For example, if you wanted to gather more Verisium ore, you could take this notable. Each ore has a similar node. Refiner's Bargain converts items dropped by possessed monsters into thaumaturgic dust, sulfite into random ores, and life force into random crops.
Oh, wow, that's actually kind of funny, I guess.
We've also added a set of Kalguran scarabs, so you can add more ore deposits, increase the rarity of monsters that guard ore deposits to at least magic, or gather smelted bars from ore you mark instead of ores.
These are dog shit.
To sum it all up, Kingsmarch is now a thriving town where you can employ a swath of workers to collect resources, refine ores, craft items, and run maps for you. Send shipments of resources in exchange for tattoos and rune grafts, using those to modify your passive tree to an extent never seen before. Following on from that, we've also made a substantial rework to another important
I didn't watch this one, by the way. I don't know what's...
Betrayal.
I know they made a video on it, but I
refresher,
didn't watch it.
and to explain to new players, let's briefly explain what betrayal is.
Come on.
Betrayal is a mechanic introduced in Act 9 and tells the story of Jun Ortoi and her investigation of the Immortal Syndicate. This is a mysterious group of exiles who can seemingly come back from death. You must help Jun to uncover their leader, the Syndicate Mastermind. The Immortal Syndicate is organized into 4 divisions: transportation, fortification,
No more crafting
research,
recipe? Wait, what do you mean?
and intervention.
Like I can't craft...
As you encounter the Immortal Syndicate
The
members,
stuff?
you'll gain intelligence for each of these divisions to discover the location
'Cause
of
that
their
would
leaders,
suck.
tracking them to their safe houses. Defeating the division
Also, it
leaders
is a
at
little
their
weird that
safe
they're playing
houses
Ellie Head
will
of the
reward you
Spectrum.
with intelligence on the Syndicate Mastermind.
That's a little weird, you
In
know?
your journey to track down the Syndicate leader, you'll manipulate the members of the Immortal Syndicate to
Oh, you
change
just find them?
divisions,
Okay, that's
form
good.
friendships and rivalries,
Yeah, I hated doing this shit.
and even banish them from the Syndicate
Elrion
for
Ring
a
can
time.
suck my ass, dude, right?
Historically, after encountering and defeating the Syndicate Mastermind, the state of the Immortal Syndicate would reset, requiring you to start from the beginning of the investigation again.
Oh, does it not reset anymore?
This has always been a difficult decision for players and can often feel bad. Do you fight the Mastermind for a chance at the special loot, or keep farming the safe houses that you've spent so long setting up?
Oh, that's cool.
Well,
okay.
in the Secrets of the Atlas expansion, we've split out the Mastermind to be completely separate from the core mechanic.
Nice.
The
That's
boss
super
is now
good.
accessible through a new fragment that has a chance to drop from the safe house leaders at high levels. The Mastermind no longer resets the state of the Immortal
Oh,
Syndicate.
interesting. So now you actually have to get to level 3.
You can now build your betrayal
No more
board
just
to your
spamming.
liking,
Okay.
optimize it, do Mastermind fights, and reap the rewards without having to lose all your progress every time.
That's actually really nice. I mean, Azeling's not a thing anymore.
The
so
boss
I don't,
fight itself
you know,
has also been improved,
really know what you're
now with
farming there, but-
significantly fewer immunity phases and new rewards. By
No
the
more
way,
eye
If you're a
phase?
new player to Path of Exile 1, don't worry about all this detail. This
Yes,
content
dude.
is optional, and you can discover and engage with it at your own pace.
Yes, dude. I could just one-shot her
The
now.
Mastermind still has a chance to drop a Veiled Orb.
Right, they brought back
Now
Veiled Chaos.
renamed to Veiled
Super
Exalted.
good.
Veiled Chaos Orbs are being re-added to other safe house leaders.
So glad this is a thing.
In addition, the Mastermind now drops the new All Flame Embers. All Flame Embers are map
what?
fragments that replace monster packs and in-game maps with different types of special monsters.
They brought back
These
the
packs have
Necropolis?
unusual properties, compositions, or rewards. For example, you might use the All Flame Ember of Kulamak, which replaces packs with Syndicate monsters and their leaders, who revive after the map boss has been slain. This might at first sound annoying due to backtracking, but these monsters when revived are far more intense and rewarding.
Okay.
It is our intention with All Flames to provide many different types that combine with other mechanics, multiplying with your existing
I mean, this is cool. I
modifiers in
like
new and
that
interesting
they're
ways.
adding more aspects of juicing, you know?
Another good example of this is the All Flame Ember of Propagation. When slain, special rare monsters
what
added
the
by this
fuck?
All Flame here will spread their modifiers to other rare monsters in the map. This can be useful when trying to create singular, very powerful, and very rewarding monsters.
I can
Something
already
akin to meat
see it,
sacks,
dude.
which
MF
are making a
Cole,
reinvented comeback with this
one
update
rare
too.
with 800 mods. I can already
Another
see
is
it,
the All Flame
dude.
Ember of Resplendence, which adds monsters that drop no items. But when you slay them, you get buff stacks of increased quantity and rarity to enhance the drops of all other monsters.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
All Flame Embers can be placed in your map device
Oh,
like scarabs,
Jesus,
and
dude.
used
They're
in
gonna get
conjunction with
400
scarabs to further
quants.
customize your maps.
And then...
We're looking forward to seeing which combinations players find to enhance their maps. Perhaps you'll use all
Enhance?
scarabs, all Flames, or
AKA
maybe
get
mix and match.
5 million
It's up to you.
divines.
The Mastermind's unique items have also been improved. The veiled modifiers generated on these items are now from a custom pool exclusive to those uniques.
Oh.
Bitter Bind Point, for example, can now have various Spectre-specific outcomes,
What?
such as +1 additional
Plus
Spectre.
1 Spectre, plus 2.
Aside from improved rewards from the Mastermind, all the safe house rewards have also been rebalanced.
Oh, this is swag.
We've done a pass
Oh.
on the crafting sprees at the end of many safe houses.
I'm so
Those who
down.
aren't
You
aware
get
how
like
these crafting
90
sprees
seconds.
work, well, it's simple. There's a crafting bench with an item in it and a bunch of currency.
This.
There's a limited amount of time,
Oh.
and your only objective is to craft the best item possible.
Oh, this
before
is
the
so
time ends.
good.
One of the problems that the crafting sprees have is that they often require you to have specific items on hand in order to best maximize your result. But how are you supposed to know that beforehand? In order to solve this, most of the crafting sprees now offer pre-generated items. This has also allowed us to add much more powerful crafting options in each spree. Let's take a look at a few examples. In this spree, a randomly generated amulet or ring.
Oh my god! You got me!
Test your crafting skill or luck.
Okay.
With this reflecting
this is actually the best thing ever.
And
Holy fuck, dude! What?
Worthy of Kalandra's praise.
No fucking way you get a fucking reflector.
And in this spree, you will find a pre-generated unique item and a new kind of orb that resembles a Val orb, but not quite the same.
Is it?
Normally, you can only corrupt an item once, but uniques in this spree can be corrupted and re-corrupted as many times as there are.
It's the hands of the High Templar.
This orb also allows you to get 2 corrupted implicits and has a much lower chance to brick the item. It can be a very useful tool for seeking specific corrupted implicit outcomes.
What?
Of course, if you push your luck, you can still ruin the item. There are also crafting sprees where you still need to provide an item, but those items are generally more accessible and it occurs less frequently.
Wow, I didn't even get Apothecary.
This one allows you to bring your own normal rarity item. Then just go ballistic with a whole ton of scouring orbs and orbs of chance.
This is so stupid!
For most sprees, the rank of the Syndicate member increases the amount of currency provided,
this is so
the quality of the pre-generated items, and the time allowed to craft your item. Aside from the crafting sprees, there are other new options too. If you love gambling for currency, how about you try opening Varici's Emperor's Luck chests? These work just like the Emperor's Luck divination card and provide full stacks of currency.
Okay, so they're gonna be dog shit.
If you're lucky enough, unlike me, you could end up with a whole lot of divines. Betrayal is a good source of veiled items. Veiled items have some important quality of life improvements in this expansion too. All of the crafting bench options normally granted by unveiling items are instead now moved to the core game.
Okay.
So you don't need to run Betrayal to unlock them.
So Elrion ring map, we gotta run that ASAP, dude. Okay, we gotta get that shit going.
In-game maps. On top of that, you no longer need to speak to Jun to unveil items. You can just right-click them, or the equivalent on gamepad, and select which veiled modifier you want to unveil.
Dude, the game is good, dude.
Overall, Betrayal is now much more streamlined.
Jun is now a worthless whore.
Happy interrogations.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's... Okay. Dude, am I gonna be a safe house farmer?
Before we get into our quality of life additions, let's quickly talk about some character balance.
Lugswo 7s for EE
We will
chat.
be doing our regular character balance changes where we are bringing outliers in line to help evolve the meta, but we are also focusing our attention on buffing some specific things.
Goodbye, Trickster.
This includes spellcasting supports that specifically enhance self-casting builds.
Okay.
Channeled spells.
War buffed?
Adding new options to the Guardian, Berserker, Elementalist, Saboteur, and Champion Ascendancy classes, which include some favorites from some of the alternate classes from Legacy of Frisia.
What?
And buffing a whole bunch of transfigured gems that never really hit the mark.
You just get
Combined with
Nimbus!
the new in-game crafting, improved Betrayal crafting options, rune graphs for your passive tree, new Pinnacle unique items, new modifiers and Trathan gems from the mercenaries, and of course the mercenaries themselves to act as an extension to your character, it's safe to say there's a lot of new character options and builds to think about. Instead of delving into all of these in more detail, we figured we'd just let you absorb them through the patch notes so you can do it at your own pace.
Okay.
In the sequence of the Atlas expansion, we've also added a lot of the quality of life features.
I cannot believe Saboteur just gets Nimbus. Did they not learn from...
have already been posted.
From Frisia?
Let's take a look now in case you missed any.
Am I crazy?
You can now pause the game at any time by pressing escape to open the menu, or by opening any full screen interface, like the passive tree. You'll also be paused if any lag is detected, or if you disconnect.
What?
It's worth noting that in certain Pinnacle arenas, a debuff will be applied to you that prevents you from pausing.
Anyways,
We're also
passive
making
tree,
a change to how
walking,
you use currency items on strong
speed leveling is over.
and monsters imprisoned.
So I did see this. This is awesome, by the way. This is really, really
Based
nice.
on the currency in your inventory.
I wish they had engineer orbs though. Engineer orbs would be awesome to be here. I don't know whether or not.
Valuable currency like divine orbs have been excluded from this as it would often be wasteful to use in this context. The same applies to essences with the remnant of corruption
Very nice.
currency.
Yep.
Orbs of Horizon have been updated. They can now re-roll your Elder and Conqueror Guardian
Oh
maps.
my.
Doing so will re-roll the base map and
I didn't
the
know that.
Guardian
That's
of
so
map.
good.
The map device now has a small additional inventory.
Whoa!
This is particularly useful if you're rolling many maps to run in sequence, or if you want to use varying amounts of scarabs or other map fragments.
Oh! The rucksack has
During breach
returned!
encounters, all the splinters will be
Yeah, no,
automatically
this one's
collected
really nice.
and dropped at the end of the breach.
Trickster plus Forbidden Flame Flesh Nimbus is winner.
On gamepads, we have separated the targeting of monsters
Yeah,
and non-monsters,
probably.
so you are able to target them independently.
Yeah, probably.
This removes a bunch of frustration when you are trying to interact with objects in the world and monsters are nearby.
I mean, I'm sure they nerfed Trickster. They had them
You
nerf
no
Trickster.
longer
Trickster's
have
gotta
to
be
kill
nerfed.
all of
He
them
has to be.
first. Vendor windows will now remember your last search.
Yeah, whatever.
This is remembered until you log out, and
I
is
don't know who
remembered on
wants
a
to be
per
buying
NPC
items from
basis.
vendors anyway, so who fucking
The amount of
cares?
characters you can type in the search field has also been increased. When using currency items, after right-clicking them, it will highlight all other items which that currency can be used on. There are many other quality of life improvements, so keep an eye on the patch notes after this livestream concludes. Alongside the launch of Secrets of the Atlas, we are hosting a competitive event where players will race to be the first to kill the new pinnacle bosses.
Yep.
The event will take
I'm
place
not a
in the
racist,
hardcore,
so-
solo self-found Mercenaries of Trathis League. We have some interesting prizes in store for the winners. Keep an eye on the news in the lead up to launch for more details about how the event will work and what its
So-
prizes are.
In multiplayer,
Next up, we're going to be
are we
talking
all
about
gonna
our
be able to
new
bring a
League supporter
guy?
packs. Today, we're launching 2 new series of supporter packs. The Frisian Magistrate and Crypt Keeper packs.
are we gonna get 12
Each
player
tier contains
parties?
the pack's full face value in points, alongside several exclusive microtransactions. As always, the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic and do not affect your character's power or progression.
They cooked
in
this
any
league
way.
with the MTX.
The Frisian Magistrate series of supporter packs contains 6 exclusive microtransactions.
Okay, so you can become Groot.
The Frisian Magistrate character effect will bind your character in thorny vines and roses. You can select which parts of the character you want to have covered.
Oh, really?
Either your entire body,
That's kinda cool, I
your
guess.
lower body, or your upper body. As you approach waypoints, it will emit leaves and golden petals towards it. When activating the waypoint, it will create a burst around you.
Okay.
Envelop your weapon in thorny vines and golden flora with the Frisian Magistrate weapon effect. Your weapon will also create a trail to match as
Look,
you
I'm the
swing,
type of guy that only
and
buys
even
MTX that
comes
has
with
stats
its own
on
hit
them,
effect
okay?
when slaying
If there's a
enemies.
stat on it, I will buy it.
You
If there's
are
not,
the law while wearing the armor of the
don't
powerful
know,
Frisian
man.
Grand Magistrate. The Spider Blossom Pet activates its defense mechanism, disguising it as an elegant flower when near rare or unique enemies.
okay.
The Frisian Imperial Magistrate back attachment comes in 2 forms. Equip either the Tombstone variant, which will leave tombstones in your honor when you meet your demise, or equip the Cape variant to cause the corpses of slain enemies to become enveloped in rose-thorn vines and blossom with golden flowers. Keep track of how well, or poorly, your ultimatums with the Trial Master have gone with the Trials of Chaos hideout decoration.
I hate ultimatums, so this is
It will
worthless for
keep
me.
track
but
of the total number
this is
of
more the
waves
kind of thing I
completed,
like, you know.
the total number of ultimatums succeeded, or even failed. On top of that, it will track the total number of times you've defeated the Trial Master himself. The Crypt Keeper Pack series also contains 6 exclusive microtransactions.
Look at that Atlas, dude. What the fuck?
With the Crypt Keeper finisher
The map
effect,
device looks swag.
Death itself will tear through into the realm of the living and steal the soul of slain unique enemies.
Okay.
The Crypt Keeper portal effect creates a gateway for lost souls to pass through.
I mean, it looks cool. Sure.
Become the true master of the undead by wearing the hallowed Crypt Keeper armor set. It comes with a more armored helmet variant and a creepy mask with a spectral hood. Looking to have some fun during idle time in your hideout? The Burrowing Bramble Bash hideout decoration will test your reaction speed as you try to whack as many
There's
devourer
no
heads
way
as
they
possible
added
in the
fucking
shortest
whack-a-mole,
time.
dude.
It also comes with a scoreboard, so you can try to set new records to show off to your friends or just visitors coming to trade.
That.
Equip yourself with the Ghostly Dead as you
That's
ride the line
crazy.
between the living and the dead with the Sacred Crypt Keeper back attachment. The Sacred Archives map device resembles a magical library with the works of scholars that come to life when you
That's
open
crazy.
a map. This map device tracks how many of each core league you've completed in in-game maps.
Oh, that's cool.
These packs are
It's
now
so
available
big,
for
though,
purchase
dude. Look
on
at how
both
fucking
PC
huge
and
it is.
console, and will remain so during Path of Exile.
I don't think I'm gonna probably
Mercenaries
buy
of
one of these because they're
Trathos.
probably gonna be like $100, but
Additionally,
they do look cool.
any microtransactions from the supporter packs will be made available for use in Path of Exile 2. Meanwhile, the Paladin and Penance packs leave the store forever at the launch of the Mercenaries of Trathos.
Whack-a-mole is worth
So now's your last chance
$100.
to purchase
If
them.
it's 60,
Additionally, the Dawn of the Hunt mystery box will be
I'll
made
think about
available
it,
for
but-
Path of Exile 1. If you have already unlocked any microtransactions from this box in Path of Exile 2, you will of course immediately have access to them in Path of Exile 1. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. We're just about to start the Q&A with Ziggy D. Afterwards, we'll post the full patch notes for Path of Exile, Secrets of the Atlas.
afterwards.
With release at the end of next week, our community team will be posting crucial information you'll need for the release. Keep an eye on the news.
Oh, it's dying. No, it's dying.
Thanks for joining us today and checking out our latest developments. We're looking forward to dueling mercenaries, fighting new pinnacle bosses
Not
in the
just me.
endgame,
No!
and
No!
exploring the new crafting systems and character builds next week. We'll begin the Q&A shortly, so please get your questions ready.
Okay, well, I'm mostly looking. I don't care about the Q&A. Probably not skip around for that. I'm mostly looking forward to the patch notes. I think that at least so far, it was, you know, I'm not gonna say it was life changing, but I'll give him a clap. This is what I wanted. Okay, I wanted more game. We got some meta shakeup. All right, they buffed a shitload of trans gems. It's looking like they added some new gems. Again, I don't really know how I feel about the whole mercenary thing yet. You know, like, I just did I need another guy? You know what I mean? Like, is that really what I need? Do I need a second guy? I just feel like the answer, personally, is no. I don't really feel like I need a second guy. I mean, I agree. Look, if I can get a mercenary with Fortify, you know, that's like cool. But I don't need it, you know, like. And also, the fact that I'm gonna have to gear them is a little weird. Like, the fact that I have to gear my mercenaries is like, I just don't know, dude. Like, it could be like really cool. It also could be like really dumb. I don't know. I guess I don't know entirely how I feel about the, what do you call? About the like, I guess like the league. I mean, I guess it is like, okay, I like the idea of robbing people. I think that's really funny. You just walk up to a guy and you have to 1v1 him to rob him. I think that's a great idea, actually. That's a 10 out of 10 idea, and I can't wait to find the guy with the mirror in his inventory. I also don't know about the new crafting items. The memory shard base type, I just like, here's the thing, right? Even if it's like a 1% chance to upgrade from T2 to T1, it's gonna cost $8 million, right? Because it's like all that's gonna happen is people are gonna be rolling for like you're gonna just like metacraft, and if you hit T2 instead of T1, you just click it, and now you have a mirror item, right? Like it's like a Hinakura lock slam, but probably cheaper. I don't know. They're either gonna be really dog shit. I mean, okay. Here's what I hope. Okay, here is my hope for what this item is, right? My hope is that you click it on and it'll upgrade from like it's kind of like how Old Harvest was, where you can get an item that is very useful to my build, but maybe not like, you know, completely insane. That's my hope. If we can get like just like you know, T2 across the board item, I'm totally happy with that, you know? Well, there's no reason for it to work with lock. I mean, even if it would be a waste of a lock, right? It'd be a fucking huge waste of a lock. Lock and then click it anyways, because you're gonna click it no matter what, right? Unless they're more expensive than locks, which would be horrible, actually, more than anything. That'd be a terrible thing. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, yeah, it working with influence stuff is definitely... That's what I'm saying, though, right? Like, you just roll, like... I mean... Simplex Amulet, right? Right? Like... you just click the Simplex, and you get T1 in everything. Like, is it not a little bit crazy, dude? Again, I don't know. Maybe they'll be not that good, but... If they're not that good, I also don't like it that much. So again, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that one. Okay. It's definitely interesting, to say the least, but I don't know if I would say anything else. You know what I mean? Okay, well, now do I end my stream? Well, I guess I should stream till the patch notes come out, right? I guess I should at least stream until the patch notes drop, and then we can look at those. Real stream is the 800 years in pop time. Well, I have to look at the patch notes first, though, before I try to figure out my meta league start. Okay.
Grand final.
Before I figure out my meta league start, I gotta find what's it called? I gotta find. We gotta see the patch notes, see what's buffed. And by see the patch notes, I mean I think I'm gonna play Saboteur. He gets fucking Nimbus, like. How am I not just gonna take Saboteur? He gets fucking Nimbus, right? Don't I just take Saboteur? Like I just start Saboteur. What is better than starting with Nimbus? Like, again, did they not learn from the Blind Prophet? Like, okay, look, literally, bar for bar, word for word. Bar for bar, word for word. They took it. They actually took a lot of the Freesia guys, right? Like, cause the Shrine guy was also like another Freesia guy, right? Take fishing, yeah. When do they drop the patch notes, dude? Where's my patches? Where's my notes? Are they gonna link it in the notes? Oh, they reset the stream? Damn, unlucky, dude. Hey, let's see how much does it cost? Hold on, let's see. Oh, it's only 60. Oh, fuck, it's 60 bucks. No. No! No, it's literally what I said. It's literally what I said, dude. Although it looks like the map device is only for 90 bucks. I'm probably not gonna. I don't know, dude. Okay, but think about this. What if someone else just buys it for me, and then I don't have to. I don't have to do it. You know? What if somebody else just gets it, and then I can play whack-a-mole in their hideout? I think that's a way better idea. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the real question is, how long is this interview gonna be? Because again, where's my notes, dude? I need my patch notes. I want to see the new. I mean, so they said they're buffing Saboteur and a couple others, right? They said they're buffing a couple other characters or ascendancies that suck, and then I want to also see the transgem buffs, because you know, there might be some crazy stuff in there, dude. I'm just saying, there could be some bonkers stuff in there. So I'm interested to see, is all I'm saying. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go get water. I'll go pee and get water. Then I don't know. I guess I mean I have to keep streaming until the patch notes drop, right? I gotta stream until the notes drop just so I can read them. Or I could just end my stream because I'm really tired. Dude, I woke up at like Can I wake up again? I don't even fucking remember, dude. I woke up at like 8 or 9 or something. I'm so sleepy. I went to sleep at like 3 a.m. yesterday. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go get water. I'll be back. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I'm leaving forever. Goodbye, everybody. Okay. Okay, so the patch notes, they could be out maybe one day, but I don't know, dude. I think I might just go to sleep. I'm so tired. And I gotta stream tomorrow probably. I'm just so sleepy, dude. What if I just went to sleep? You ever think about that before? What if I did a cool 1 hour stream, you know? Like it's just a quick little short guy, you know? No, I just woke up really early this morning. I don't know why I woke up so early. I just did. I woke up so early and I could not fall back asleep. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if I'll be able to fall back asleep now. But like, I don't want to open a video game, dude. I'm so tired. I just want to like look at my phone or something. I'm too tired to like pay attention and stream and like do something I feel like. So what if I just end my stream? What if I just play Life of Time after I end my stream and do nothing but Gino Time and get Infinite Don Wooly? What if I did that? You ever think about that before? I'm ending my stream. Thanks for watching the announcement trailer, guys. Wow, I'm such a good streamer. I started the stream so early. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, probably, because I'm just really tired. Okay. Hopefully tomorrow I'll do game dev, and then next week will be PO time, and then you'll never see me ever again. Anyways, take it easy. Goodbye, everybody.